Hey everyone, welcome back. So today is going to be a tutorial on this look right here, as well as how I get my hair to get straightened, because it is type crazy. So let's get started. So this is what my hair looks like after I take a shower and wash and condition it. I'm going to take in some leave-in conditioner as always and place that all over my hair, focusing really on the ends of my hair because my ends are very dry. And by doing this, it keeps my hair from staying nice and smooth throughout the day. Now I'm going to take this Tresemme heat protecting spray and place that all over my hair so I could protect it from the heat when I start blow drying my hair and also straightening it. So I just put, my hair in a little bun and just take little pieces at a time and take this paddle brush and just start blow drying my hair. I usually take the paddle brush when I want to get my hair nice and, I guess, blown out very little, much faster. Couldn't get the word out. I usually don't do this. I usually use an actual brush and brush it out so it's a little bit more straighter. When I do this, my hair looks like a little afro, which is okay because I'm going to straighten it anyways. Like my little fro. So after I blow it out, I just run it all over my hair once again to make sure everything is dry. You don't want nothing, no wet hair. Now I'm going to take this argan oil and just place that all over my hair and then also focusing it on the ends as well. This also smells so good and it keeps your hair nice and, shiny. Now just putting it into a bun and just putting a little headband on so I can start my makeup. So the first thing I'm going to do when starting my eyes is prime it with e.l.f.'s eyeshadow primer to just prime my eyes for the shadows that I'm going to place on my lids. And I also did my brows off camera. So the first main shadow I'm going to use is MAC Soft Brown, and I'm going to use that as my transition color using a BH Cosmetics blending brush. The next shadow I'm going to use is another MAC color, and this is Saddle. And I'm going to use a nice, precise, dense blending brush by BH Cosmetics to pack on that color right into my crease to give it a little bit more depth to this look. After I place that shadow, I'm going to go in with a Morphe M433 blending brush and just blend out any harsh lines. Now the star of the show, I'm going to take MAC's Blue Brown Pigment and place that all over my lid using a BH Cosmetics. I believe this is just like a regular flat shadow brush. And at first, this was my first time using a pigment, so it was kind of messy at first, and I didn't know what to do, so I was like, whoa. So I go back in, and I spray my brush with Fix Plus by MAC, and it makes the color pop a little bit more. Now going back in with another Morphe M33 brush, I'm going to put a little bit more saddle into my crease, and then go back in with that BH Cosmetics blending brush, and take Soft Brown to blend out even more and bring all the colors together. Then I'm going to take a cream shadow from the Morphe 34N palette and just place that on my brow bone. Then I'm going to take a mascara, I believe this is one by Maybelline, and just place that all over my lashes. And I actually did a baby wing liner, but I deleted the clip by accident. And then this is me taking a little small break and being fat. Now I'm going to take my L'Oreal Magic Lumi Primer and place that all over my face so that it's nice and smooth and hydrated. I have really dry skin, so this helps really hydrate it before I put on my foundation. So I said I have dry skin, but I'm taking this L'Oreal Infallible Pro Matte Foundation in the color 109 Classic Tan, and then I'm going to use my Sephora finishing powder brush to place that all over my face. Looking at it, it's really, really orangey on me, but it kind of softens up after I highlight my face. But to tone that down, I take a damp sponge by Real Technique, and I just blend that out even more so it's not as orangey and as dark. But it actually matches with my skin afterwards, well, with my neck. Now taking LA Girl Creamy Beige Concealer, I'm going to place that under my eyes. And I blend that out with my Real Techniques Miracle Complexion Sponge. Then I go back in with the brush that I used to place my foundation, and I just blend that out so it's not as white, I guess. And you don't see where the line starts for the concealer, so it's more flawless. Now I'm going to take my Ben Nye banana powder and place that on where I set my concealer. And I'm just going to bake, I guess, leave it there so it's nice and brightened. And I'm using my Real Techniques contour brush. And what I mean by bake, you just want to keep that product there so it's nice and bright after you sweep it away. And to sweep that setting powder away, I'm going to use my e.l.f. stippling brush. So I contour with my Kat Von D Shade Light palette. I always show this step, so I didn't show it, as well as my MAC Give Me Sun bronzer. So I'm going to take this Special Occasion palette by BH Cosmetics and use that pink color to put that right onto my apples on my cheeks. Then I'm going to take this e.l.f. Bake Blush called Pinktastic, and I'm going to use that as a highlighter. And I didn't even know, I bought this highlighter or blush just to try it out, and I was like, well, this is really, really light. You're not going to see it, but I thought it made the perfect highlighting color, and it's actually really good for I think this was like $3. So I'm like really in love with it. I've been using it every day since I bought it. Now going back to my eyes, I'm going to use NYX Glide On Slide On eyeliner in the color black. And I'm just going to put that in my waterline as well as tight line with it. Now going in with my Morphe M431 pencil brush, I'm going to mix Saddle and Soft Brown by MAC and just smudge that out on my lower lash line to give it more of a smoky effect. Then I go in with a clean blending brush by BH and just blend that out. Then I felt like the eyes needed something a little bit more, so I went back in with that blue-brown pigment with this random pencil type brush, sprayed it with Fix Plus, and placed that on the middle of my lash line. Now I'm taking Kiss Lashes and KPE 34, and these are everything. This is my first time using Kiss Lashes, and I am in love with it. I've been using it almost every day, and they're really cheap, and I use them a couple times, so why not? Then I'm just going to coat my bottom lashes with another Maybelline mascara. And then I'm going to take Makeup Geek Shimmer Shimmer, and place that in my tear ducts area. So these are the final eyes, which I really, really love. They came out pretty cool. Then for my lips, I use everything on earth because I didn't know what color I wanted. So first I'm going to take NYX Nutmeg Liner, line my whole lips. And then I'm going to take Soft Matte cream lip cream by NYX called Milan. And I let that set because it turns like a matte finish. But I was like, I need something else. So I took Gerald Cosmetics Buttercup lipstick. And then I was like, I need to be a little bit more glossy. So I took NYX Gloss and Baby Pink. And I was like, oh yeah, this is what I needed. So this is the completed makeup look, and then we're gonna go right back into my hair. So I'm gonna take my hair down from that bun and just brush it out a little bit so there's no knots. And then I just place it back into my ponytail or bun, but I'm taking a little bit of hair at a time, and I'm taking a teasing brush or a comb, and I'm placing that on my hair and letting it slide while I also take my straightener and slide it down so it kind of makes it a little bit more straighter at the end. And I make sure I do that all the way to the end so it, when I stop straightening my hair, it's way straighter. If I do this without the comb, my hair is going to be a little bit more poofy and I have to keep running it over and over again. Doing this technique, I only have to run the straightener probably like twice. In some areas, it's harder for me to do this at the same time. So either as you can see, I'm straightening it just a very, very little because I couldn't get the comb to get on a certain side. And I just do that all over my head. When I get to the top, it's a little bit harder to do the comb. So I straighten it first and then I go in with the comb it out, and then straighten it and comb it at the same time. It sounds so difficult, but it's like so easy. It's just the way my arms, like, I can't get the technique of where I want my arms to be. Sometimes I burn myself, but it's okay. So when I get to the top of my hair, I just part it where I want it to be, or not really. This is not the part, but you know what I'm saying. I parted it in the middle. After a while, I started using the bigger comb for a little bit because the other comb got a little bit melted from the heat. So after I do the finishing touch on the hair, I actually go back in it with the straightener and start curling the front so it has a little bit more of like a style to it and it's not just straight. So I just curl the front just very little and then I comb it out again. And then I add a little bit of that argan oil that I used before and just make sure that I put it all over my hair to protect it from the heat as well. And then I comb it out as usual. And I just play with it, and I also spray it with this tea tree and I believe it's aloe oil sheen conditioning spray. Spray that all over my hair and that's it. And this is the completed look. It took probably like 2 hours to do my hair and makeup, but it's all good because it came out perfect. So please like and subscribe to my channel, and also follow me on any of my social networks such as media, Twitter and Instagram. And I hope you guys have a nice day. Bye.